Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon to everyone in the tour group for Dubai 2020. I decided to make this video to kind of give out answers to some of the questions that you have. Not that I have much more than what you have, but I think a lot of what we're speaking about and our concerns and the answers to these concerns are being lost in translation in text. So I'd rather give you a video. You can call me or you can text me if you need further individual information. But let me start with where our group is. First of all, we're flying Emirates, and our flight is not canceled. Our flight is still in good standing, and our reception in Dubai is in good standing. Also, our tour is in good standing, and our hotel accommodations in Dubai is in good standing. So as far as Dubai is concerned, there is no real concern with the virus in Dubai. I think some of our concerns are with the United States of America and how we are being handled here in terms of information, in terms of fear, and last but not least, hysteria surrounding the coronavirus. No, we should not put to the side our health or our health concerns, but we do have to worry about our health and as well as our investment with this trip. So let me go down the list of things that I know. First of all, since everything getting us to Dubai as of this moment, Friday the 13th, 2020, is in good standing, we do not qualify to cancel. If you cancel, the insurance company has already stated and has in bold letters on its website that they will not honor any claim that a person decides to cancel due to fear of contracting the coronavirus. So this is a peculiar situation for us because that would be the case. That's why we're canceling if we cancel at this moment, since everything else is still A-OK at this moment. So there are reasons or are ways that you can cancel. The first way, if you have a medical issue and you have medical papers and a doctor to back up that medical concern, you can file a claim and cancel your trip and not be penalized and be paid via the insurance company, but that would come with documentation from a doctor, and he or she has to submit those papers, and you have to fill out forms as well, and that is totally through the insurance company, because neither Princess Tours, neither Cultural Tours, or Emirates is going to be able to refund any money due to the coronavirus at this point. So again, we're in a very strict kind of peculiar situation. If you have a medical concern, then by all means use your policy, go to the website and start the forms. I will give you your ticket because you will need the ticket, your air ticket information, and the cost of that ticket, which is bundled into your package cost. So I will have to do the calculation and separate that ticket price so that you can fill out the forms should you decide to do the cancellation. Everything else minus the ticket, the airfare ticket, was paid out to the tour company for our accommodation, our hotel at a 5-star hotel, and also our tours and some dinners and meals in Dubai. So therefore the balance would be attributed to that. So that's the cancellation due to medical. The other cancellation that you could possibly do is due to work, meaning your job has stated that they cannot release you at that time because they need you to work. Now listen to the wording very carefully. They cannot release you due to needing you to work. That does not equate to we're not letting anybody go because we're afraid of the coronavirus, and if you go and you come back, we're going to have to quarantine you for 14 days. So therefore, we're suggesting that you don't go. Your insurance is not valid at that point. So if your employer is asking you to stay, asking you not to travel, then he will have to work it out with you so that when he fills out his portion of the paper for the insurance, that it directly states it's due to work, and that you have been detained because of work. And please do not mention the virus because you will not be able to be paid for that claim. This is a part of what's on the insurance website. And I'm sure due to the virus, the insurance company is taking a big hit. Speaking of which, that's not our concern, by the way. Speaking of which, if you try to call them, you will be on hold for hours, and I am not exaggerating. There's a big big backlog of how they're answering their calls, how they are responding, and it's due to the hysteria of people who have been scheduled to travel and are now canceling at very large numbers. In fact, it's massive. The insurance company is open 24 hours a day, and I've tried every possible hour of a day, meaning I was up in the middle of the night trying to call, hoping to get through, and I got no luck with that. So the insurance company, the two reasons are medical and employment, and cannot be related to the coronavirus. The next choice that we have is a possible postponement. Now, I've talked to the airline and the tour company, and I've gotten them both to agree to a postponement of our trip and not penalize us, which is the concern. I mean, if you're spending this kind of money, you don't want to lose any of it. If you do, you want you want to be at a deficit of a small amount. So they both committed to allowing us as a group to change our trip date, and possibilities would be December, meaning over that winter break, December 23rd through the 30th, would be when we would probably try to take this trip. Now, already there are several people that said to me, "Oh, I can't get off that week. I need to cancel." That's fine. So here's what I'm suggesting. Don't cancel now. If you cancel now, then you're going to have a hard time getting paid through your insurance. You can wait until this pandemic is settling down and cancel around end of summer, or when the numbers are going down, when you can actually get through. You can cancel in that regard. You can use the work excuse. Some of us work in hospitals where we can't get off that period of time. Certainly you would be honoring one of the valid reasons for canceling through your insurance company. Again, unfortunately, the airlines will not refund any money. The tour companies will not refund any money. So those types of cancellations have to go through the insurance company. One of the things that you should be mindful of, if you cancel as an individual, you do run the risk of a $400 penalty through the airline, and additional $100 as well. The $100, if you remember in the beginning of your trip, you made a $300 deposit. 200 of it went to the tour company, and 100 went to the airline, and they're not refunding any of that. If you cancel on your own, I would strongly suggest that you go with us on a postponement and cancel at a later date in an unrelated situation from this pandemic. You'd have a much better chance of having your employer say, no, you can't have that time off, and he could fill out the paperwork stating that you need to work, and then you would get paid through your claim. I tried to pick a date that I thought most people would be on vacation or home, or willing to travel. So that was why I chose the last week of December, and nobody is bound to that date. If you find out that you cannot make that date, then kindly text me individually so that we can make some arrangements. If enough of you say I can't do it, then we'll go to the next phase, which is trying to find a new date that we can come to a consensus with. But I'm thinking that is the possible date. We cannot cancel is basically what all of this is about. The group cannot cancel and not run the risk of losing our money. So I'm trying to help us with that. I'm trying to help me with that, because I have money and I have family members traveling as well. So I'm open to any questions. I'm open to any concerns. I'm open to any feedback. Please do that in an individual post or text. Do not do it as a group. That's way too much information, and I'm afraid that somebody will miss something. I hope that this video has been useful in answering some of the questions and some of the concerns. I'll try to make another one as soon as I know more. But anyway, I wanted to get that out to you. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.